Guys, what you're looking at here is, well, it's an Armada, but it's not. It's really the only Nissan Patrol in America, and I'm here at SEMA, or just before SEMA. And this is a Nissan build, and I'm here with Michael. What's your last name?
Deerdorf.
And what company are you with, Michael?
CJD Racing.
And you guys did this build, so let's do a quick walk around and kind of start at the front, and we'll go all the way around this and talk about it. So this is the Dune Patrol.
Dune Patrol. Yep.
And the idea was to build an Armada that is capable of going in the dunes. So let's start with kind of the front. It's very clean.
It is. So this is a prototype bumper that Nismo is talking about bringing to the market with all their Nismo lights. So at the moment it is a one-off, but it's all plate steel, skid plate underneath.
Yeah, no winch. How come no winch?
They were trying to keep it as a sleek looking bumper. That was the reason why they chose not to do a winch in this model.
Okay. And then obviously this is not a standard color. It looks like a wrap. Tell me about the choice of this wrap. It's kind of cool. It looks like it's got a little bit of a pattern to it.
Correct. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a faint camo to it. And if you see on the side, you can see it shows the dunes labeled as a Dune Patrol. A lot of the guys wanted it to mimic something that is capable of doing sand duning, off-roading, so they wanted to keep with that look.
And then it looks like this is also a custom part. This fender.
This is all custom.
It looks a little wider than the normal stance of an Armada.
That is correct. So the front fenders and the rear fenders are all custom fiberglass made by Fiberworks. They're all 4 inches wider, 2 inches taller to allow for the 37-inch tires when they cycle the 16 inches of wheel travel.
And then, of course, it's got a lift.
It's not so much a lift. It's kind of a long travel kit. It's got Bilstein 9200 series coilover, bypass, fully adjustable. We completely designed the front suspension, upper arms, lower arms, steering, spindles. They are 4 inches wider per side, 1 inch forward to allow for the 37-inch tires. Cycles about 16 inches of wheel travel and still retains the four-wheel drive, or all-wheel drive, I guess you should say.
That is a really beefy setup, I gotta tell you.
Very much so.
Yeah, well, it's a beefy vehicle.
It is very.
All right, and then side steps also?
The side steps are also one of the Nismo prototypes.
Okay.
I heard that they are definitely bringing these to the market. Don't quote me, but that's what I was told.
Are they frame or chassis mounted?
They are frame mount.
Okay, so they're also kind of rock raily.
They are, yes, they are proper use.
Okay, good. And then over here you've got some auxiliary lights. I see Nismo.
Those are a Nismo.
Yeah.
And they're Nismo mounts, so I would keep an eye out for those as well.
Okay, and then up here, how about the roof rack?
That is, I was told they're bringing that as well, so that is obviously a Nismo mount, or roof rack, I apologize. The lights are also Nismo. This Molly panel was a panel that we designed that will bolt up to the Nismo.
And over here you can tell obviously that it's a custom build. Because you got to reach in to touch get to the door handle.
You can see the depth of them too.
Oh my, yeah. It looks a little dirty. Looks like did you have this in the sand?
We did. We took it out to Glamis. We put it through its paces and surprisingly worked great.
All right,
out of the box.
Let's go around the back here. So another custom bumper.
This is another Nismo rear bumper.
Yep.
I don't know much about this, if they're bringing it to the market or not, but it was designed specific for the Armada.
And you've got your recovery boards here.
That is correct.
Are those Max Tracks or Max Tracks? Those are real Max Tracks, not knockoffs. And then
full size 37.
Full size, yeah. And the Geolander mud terrains by Yokohama. And then here's a real interesting part. You were telling me about this. It says Patrol.
That is correct.
Obviously, we don't get the Patrol.
No, we don't. And it's branded back here as well. I'll show you.
Yeah, let's see if we can open this all the way.
I'll show you this cool little feature before we shut it.
Okay.
We put a little air compressor, built-in air compressor inside here.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool. So you can air down and air up.
That is correct.
Yeah, that's a very nice touch.
So.
And this was an Armada Pro 4X, right?
This was, yes.
When it started out life, at least.
Yes, that is correct.
Oh, we just cleared that. It was so
very close. Yep. So we rebranded the rear as a Patrol as well.
Now, will this live in America, or this looks like something that's meant for Saudi Arabia?
That's what we're mimicking. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to mimic everything that the original Patrols do out there in the sand dunes. That's why we decided to go with this concept. and rebranded as well.
Let's look underneath. So you've got a hitch here. Is that the
That's
factory
a
hitch?
factory hitch, yes.
Okay, and then underneath, look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that suspension.
Yes.
That is some custom suspension there.
So there's 3 arms back here. This whole truck was originally on air. We got rid of that. So these arms here are what originally carried the airbag. So they are much, much wider. We've converted it over to coilover. There's a bypass shock in the front. So you've got the rear trailing arm. There's an upper arm. There's a lower arm. We've extended this whole setup 4 inches wider. And then we've got our custom extended axles as well.
That must have taken some fabrication.
It was a couple late nights.
Yeah, I bet. Now you said that this truck also has a rear locker.
It does. It has a factory electronic rear locker.
Okay, and then under the hood, the same twin turbo V6. Nothing special there.
That is a stock one.
Yeah.
Correct. We did internal Molly panels,
Oh, nice.
so
Yeah,
front and rear have them.
I like the way you match the color to the color of
Yeah,
the Patrol.
exactly.
That's really cool. So yep, V6 twin turbo.
Yep.
Now this is new. That's you guys.
That connects the shock towers.
Okay, all right.
So nothing can fold in on you.
And there was room enough to do that?
There's room. It's tight, but yes, there is room.
Yeah, that is cool. Now you've taken this into the sand. What's it like in the sand?
It's a very comfortable ride.
Yeah. Pretty squishy with, you said what, 18 inches of suspension?
16.
16. That's a lot.
It's still a lot compared to stock.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a very plush ride. You can still put 6 people in this thing and go for a ride. It works pleasantly well.
How many SEMA builds have you done?
This is my first.
Oh, really?
This is my first.
Well, you did a really good job.
Thank you.
And what's going to happen with this? Do you know? Where does this go after SEMA? I always wonder what happens with SEMA builds after they're done.
From what I was told, this one is going to be touring the country
Okay.
afterwards.
So maybe go to local shows.
Probably, yes.
Oh, I also noticed, I didn't see this before, you've also got a set of lights up there.
That is correct.
Yeah, that is cool. Are those also, do you know, are those stock or are those?
That's part of the, they're the Nismo brand.
Okay.
So those will come with the racks from what I'm being told.
So that's part of the rack, and
Correct.
And that is a Nismo rack. So if you guys are interested,
Yes.
you might be able to buy that. This is yours, right?
This is ours.
CJD.
Yes.
So that's kind of your roto pack there for. This is water. You can also put gas on it.
Yep.
I like that. It looks really rugged. And anything different in the back here, or is it pretty much stock?
It's stock in the back.
Yeah, except for of course that.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a really nice rig. And do you think that this is something that if were for sale, you would actually buy? Would you buy this kind of rig?
I would.
I would too, yeah.
Yes.
I definitely would because, I think Nissan is kind of trying to get their off-road heritage back.
Yes, I believe so.
Unfortunately, in the rest of the world, the Patrol, well, there's the Patrol right there. That's actually a thing. Here we had the Xterra, but now maybe they're kind of coming back to their off-road heritage, which is a good thing. Well, thank you very much,
Thank
Michael,
you.
for showing it to us. And then, guys, if you want to get more wall-to-wall SEMA coverage, head over to alltfl.com, where myself, Andre, and Case are going to be checking out the latest and greatest from Las Vegas. And we shall see you next time. Ciao.